Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Tuesday, the 18th of January 2022. And so I dug the truck out last night, and then this morning I started working down the driveway, and you can see the shovel marks here. And I got to about this point right here. Yeah, it was right in this area. I had gotten this far, and then Greg had come over, and so he cleaned me out the rest of the way, which saved me a tremendous amount of work, so I greatly appreciate him doing that. And he had cleaned out Mom and Beck's side as well, so very awesome. And so he had his Jeep. He's got like a 1950 something Jeep that he put a plow on it. Took a run down to town. Got some gasoline today, so I figured I must as well grab that. I forgot to get it earlier. And so yeah, that was what's going on. So I wanted to talk to you guys today. So anyway, we ended up, like I said, if you can see on the table here, probably 14, 16 inches of snow up here, something in that range. We redug everything out, got our paths everywhere, so that is, it's always a good thing. So we're ready to go. Puppies are out for a run right now. It's like 21 degrees today. I got the chicken coop open for the birds, but there are not many takers. I saw Thick Neck was out earlier, kind of looking around, but for the most part they're like, yeah, no, we're gonna stay right inside. So that's okay. I figured I'd give them an opportunity to get out today. Tomorrow is going to be like 38, so I'd give them that shot of getting out again, because then after that, Thursday, Friday, we're looking at some very, very seriously cold weather. So they will be staying inside, they will be locked up. They're not going to be coming out at that point. I'll look at this real quick here. Now we just hit some overcast spot, of course, but let's see what we got here. Yeah, we're bringing in 400 on this side. We're bringing in like 225 on this side. Batteries are still charging, so that's a good thing. So so I'm going to address this really quickly. Yes, the battery room there. This is work for the windows, for the framing for Becky and Mom's windows. That's in here temporarily. The the battery room has become a catch-all. That's what happens, So people were complaining. Oh, now it's jumped up. The sun's come back out. That one's up to 600. That one's up to 300. So people were complaining. Oh, we got all kinds of stuff in your battery room. So what? Who cares? You got stuff. You got to put it someplace. So we had a bunch of stuff in the greenhouse. So the battery room becomes a catch-all as well, and that's all right. So here would be my question to people. Why do you care, and how does it bother you where I put my crap? I have that outbuilding there. It's where my Harley is, and I got a bunch of supplies in there. We have this building back here, which is Margie's building. A lot of her supplies and our supplies are in there. We have the battery room, we have the shop, even the woodshed ends up being, a spot where extra stuff goes. Who cares, and obviously the greenhouse as well. But why would it bother you? Would you rather I have all my crap laying out in the snow, buried in the snow? Makes no sense to me. But anyway, I digress. So I did want to talk about in this video, now that we're, quite a ways into this already. We're going to talk about what is going on in Los Angeles with the train being robbed of thousands of packages, and the packages being strewn all over by the railroad tracks, where people had, gone through them and taken what they wanted, and then, and gone from there. This, in my opinion, of course, this is my opinion only, is a direct result from the lunatic left and their laws Their catch and release laws. Same thing is happening here in New York, folks. This is not anything that's a surprise. People do everything, wrong. There's no consequences for their actions. There's none, no consequences. So basically, they can go and commit whatever crimes that they feel like they want to commit. And then the next thing you know, they're right back on the street, catch and release, get an appearance ticket, and then they just go ahead and keep doing whatever they're doing. I mean, it's absolutely insane. And so when these criminal elements realize that there's really no consequences for their bad behavior, they're just going to go out there and do what they want to do. And nobody's going to stop them. That's the reality. And so when people, oh my God, I can't believe things are getting so bad, I can. It's a direct result, and again, this is my opinion. I definitely want to hear your opinion on this, but I believe it's a direct result of policies put in place by these bleeding heart liberals that, that we can't have all these people in prison and stuff like that. Hey, you steal, you rob people, you steal cars, you do all this type of stuff. Why wouldn't you put them in jail? You need to have some kind of consequences for their actions. There has to be. But that's not what happens, unfortunately. And it continues to be that way. So, unless, of course, it is somebody that is right-leaning doing it. That's a different scenario. No, I really shouldn't say that because they're doing it with everybody. But there are different rules. Depending on your political affiliation, there's definitely that, or what you're doing things in the name of. If you are Antifa and BLM, then yeah, you can go ahead and try to set a federal building on fire, attack police officers, and that's all perfectly well and fine. I just think that is insanity. That there's not the same. And I'm not saying that, every one of them is getting away with this type of stuff, but you look at the behavior that was going on in Portland for months, not one isolated incident, not one day, for months, and nothing was being done about it. I would like somebody to explain to me how that's okay, because as far as I can tell, that should not be okay. Craziness, just absolute craziness. So... Anyway, like I said, I cleared out the paths again today, had to do that, and like I said, I had started digging this out, and then when Greg came, he's like, he had come over to clear out Mom and Becky's side, and then he just came over here and did mine. I mean, literally 10 minutes, so it would have taken me a whole lot longer than that. But, and it wasn't so bad that I couldn't have plowed right through it, but at the same time, I would rather not if I didn't have to, because what you end up doing is if you have a tremendous amount of snow, like we, a bunch of snow in the driveway, and you start driving over it, all it's going to do is pack down, turn to ice, and then it's just a nightmare. And so with being able to get it shoveled out ahead of time, it just makes it that much better. So... Anyway, so that's what we got going with that. I do want to hear your feedback about this insanity that is going on. Like I said, with Los Angeles, with these trains being robbed. And how is that okay? How is nobody being held accountable? How is it that, that they can get in there and steal thousands of packages and just sit at the side of the train tracks and just go through them? It's amazing to me. It's amazing to me. So I definitely, like I said, I want to hear your guys' feedback on this. I want to hear what you guys have to say. So looking forward to seeing that. I'm glad the snow has stopped for now. Now Ryan Hall's talking about the next storm possibility, and there's a whole bunch of them after that. So I am not looking forward to that. Like I said, we got some really extremely cold weather coming in here after tomorrow. And so that's not going to be a whole lot of fun either, but that's kind of how it goes. Anyway, guys, I want to real quickly talk about my website, preppernurse1.com. We have the Prepper Nurse One community there, which is a resource that we have set up for you guys to be able to connect with like-minded people. And so definitely, Yeah, God, I can't even think real quick. Sorry. So go in there. You do have to register, but it is free. Does not cost anything. No credit card information is asked at all. Also, once you're in, check out the message boards. Also, check out for the state of the country that you're in, and maybe you can connect with somebody like-minded. That's why we set it up. It's for you guys to be able to do that. Also on my channel, prepreneurs1.com, you go in, you will see the Forefathers logo. If you click on that, it will take you to their website. Once you are on their website, you can save yourself 20% on a CBD or hemp purchase by using the discount code prepreneurs1 when you check out, and that's the number 1, not O-N-E. So definitely take advantage of that as well. Again, you know, it's a good product to have. CBD products help with a lot of different ailments. A really good thing to have in a post-event as well. I use it for pain with my back when it acts up, and it really does make a difference. So also on my website we have the Legacy freeze-dried foods. So again, if you go prepreneurs1.com, you click on store, it will drop down, you will see Legacy foods. You click on that, it will take you to the store within the website. 25-year shelf life, GMO free. It is made in the United States. It is also the largest portion size of any of the other freeze-dried food companies. So it's a really good thing that way. It is vegetarian, but there are beef and chicken options that can be purchased separately. So definitely do that as well. The other thing with that is there are gluten options available for people that need that as well. Freeze-dried food is a nice alternative to have in your preps, so you definitely should have that in there. So anyway, I am going to jump off of here and get back in the house because it's freaking cold. Let the puppies back in because I don't like to leave them out too long. It's cold. Remember, folks, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that out, we're going to be in much, much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that will stop you from reaching your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? I will see you all in the next video. This one will go up at 3 o'clock. I will be posting another video at 7. And that's going to be kind of interesting. It is a video. Somebody had made a video and I wanted to discuss what they had said, and we're going to go from there. And so definitely check that one out at 7 o'clock. All right? I will see you all later, and I hope everybody has a great day. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.